Cape Town communities are battling a wave of gang-related violence that's claimed several lives in the past week. The DA in the province says more than 30 murders were committed in just 7 days. 5 people were killed in separate shooting incidents over the weekend alone. Let's talk more about this with chairperson of the Nyanga Community Policing Forum, Martin Makasi. A very good afternoon to you, Mr. Makasi. Thanks very much for your time. The gang unit, is it working?
Good afternoon, Vuyo, and good afternoon to the viewers. Well, one wants to believe that it is working. And whilst it is working, we must also acknowledge that the gangs are also not resting. They are trying by all means to come up with alternative approaches which allows them to continue the carnage that is currently taking place in the entire Cape Flat.
But 30 murders in just 7 days, that doesn't suggest that the gang unit is working at all.
Maybe we should ask a very pertinent question whether the current approaches and strategies that they are applying, are they really relevant and assisting in ensuring that they are able to curb gang violence in our community? And therefore, we cannot then say they are not working, but we must acknowledge that probably the approaches that they are applying are not really giving them the results that they are expecting.
Well, I mean, perhaps has anyone been able to get to the bottom of it? In other words, how come that there was peace for months and then all of a sudden then you're having this carnage within 7 days? Has anyone been able to put a finger on it, on what actually happened?
At this stage, there is no one who was able to put a finger in terms of why we are experiencing this gang flare-up. But we have been discussing it in various platforms since beginning of June, because signs were there already that we might be faced with this kind of a challenge. One of the contributing factors now is that most of the senior gang leaders, they are behind bars. Now, in the communities, you pick up that there is no one that is leading this gang. So they are having a free-for-all setup. And it now also gives challenges to the gang unit members because there is no coordination of these gang activities. One decides that we will wake up tomorrow and we will go and kill people. They do as they please. So that is one of the challenges. One of the other things that we have identified is the circulation of illegal firearms that are in our communities. As a Nyanga CPF sub-district board, we recently launched on the 9th of August a campaign that we call Silencing the Gun, because we have acknowledged that the easy accessibility of illegal firearms is what is contributing to this gang violence.
But then if, as you say, I mean, the signs were there, why didn't anyone proactively do something?
There's a lot that has been done, Vuyo. There's a lot. There is additional resources that are sent to the areas that are identified to be affected by this gang violence. We also have the NIU being deployed in the province. So there is a lot that is happening. Maybe the challenge is that we have not yet found a right remedy to deal with the challenge that we are experiencing currently.
What's going to happen now, or what do you think should happen to prevent the situation from getting worse?
No, we need to continue with an ongoing community mobilization where we must encourage our communities to also cooperate with the law enforcement agencies. because the illegal firearms are not hidden in the police station. The illegal firearms are hidden in our houses in this community. It is our sons, it is our nephews, it is our brothers and uncles who are possessing these illegal firearms. So community members must move away from this understanding that they will not report if a member of a family or a friend is in possession of a legal firearm. So we need to raise the awareness in terms of the community so that they can cooperate. We are also appealing to the South African Police Service to intensify their visibility in the communities, and also try to request additional resources so that we can be able to fight this challenge.
Chairperson of the Nyanga Community Policing Forum, Martin Makasi, thank you very much for your time. The DA says more than 30 murders were committed in just 7 days. We're talking about 5 people in separate shooting incidents just this past weekend alone.